Network marketing has over $400 billion in annual sales, but with an abundance of Me Too products and a potential for huge profits, unprepared companies start hastily and fail quickly. With the trend towards failing companies, much is at stake for the entrepreneurs that put their trust on the line with family and friends. For this season, we follow a well-funded company with an experienced leadership team, a growing line of products and sales that have already surpassed millions of dollars each month. Watch as they beat the odds and overcome obstacles on their road to success. My name is Jeff Boyle. I believe in living life to its fullest, but that does not come cheap. So I make a living with network marketing to fund my adventures and film cool stories. But to make money in network marketing, you better understand that this is not just a business, it's a science. With my team of business experts and fitness gurus, we follow entrepreneurs to tell their stories and challenge them to do more as they overcome their own obstacles and inspire others to achieve more. We are Networking Star. Riley Timmer is a rising star within network marketing and is Chief Operating Officer and co-founder of ARIIX.
The secret to success is never giving up and never allowing failure to be an option. I feel passion for helping others, helping the employees, and also helping myself, so that each day I get a little bit better.
While his business is already successful and thriving, there may be another area of his life that is not heading in the right direction if he doesn't make some big changes now.
My father has had 2 heart attacks, has had a double bypass, quadruple bypass heart surgery, and so I have no excuse because I know better. Heart disease runs in my family.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go barge in on Riley. He's the COO of ARIIX, and basically we're going to challenge him to work out with us. It's going to be really fun. So.
Come in.
Knock, knock.
Hi.
Hi, Riley.
Hi.
So we're here because we wanted to challenge you. We want you to get up and move. So I want to invite you to come and work out with us, to get off your butt and actually get outside, enjoy the fresh air, and get your muscles working. What do you say?
I'm willing to exercise, so I'm willing to take a little risk.
All right, love it. All right, so we're gonna go work out in the park right now. It's gonna be a butt kicker workout. We're gonna go work out with one of our reps, Vern, and Jeff I think is going to join in with us as well. So we're gonna have all 3 of you. Are you ready for that?
I'm ready. I want to be held accountable. We're gonna rock it.
So the purpose of the workout that we're doing today is we're trying to activate every single muscle in the body. We want to make sure we warm up properly first because we don't want to cause any injury. So the way that we warm up is we start with the core first and kind of work our way out. We do some active dynamic stretching and some general core work to kind of get the muscles ready and get them prepared for the workout that we're going to do. So the point of these leg races in the Iron Cross is we're trying to stretch out the back of the leg, but we're also trying to stretch through the lower back and the hips. When you're sitting in a desk all day, these muscles get really tight really fast. And if you're sitting there for 8 hours, guess what? They're never getting stretched out. For those watching at home, this is men's synchronized hard workout. So on this exercise, I call it the world's greatest stretch because really it is. You're trying to really kind of stretch through the hips and see how flexible you are. So most people can step their foot up, but not everybody can touch their elbow all the way to the ground. The whole point of this dynamic warm-up is we want to get the guys ready. We're not trying to torture them, we're just trying to prepare their bodies for the intense workout that's about to follow. When you're doing lunges, common mistakes include letting the knee come out over the toe. This is really dangerous on the knees because it puts a lot of shear force on that joint. You want to make sure that both knees are at 90 degrees when you come all the way down. Land, warm up, 10. And that clap overhead, just make sure you really extend through the hips.
This is where you guys take the lead.
All right, 10 burpees again. Great form.
Get right in the crowd.
Come on, Riley!
I can do it. I'm smart enough. I'm good enough. And doggone it, people like
So I invited Riley to come out this morning and work out with us. And when he first showed up, he was acting real tough and kind of cocky, like he was just gonna skate through this workout. It wasn't gonna be any trouble at all. Well, I'll tell you, halfway through the warm-up, he was struggling. And you're going to do 1 minute at each station. Now the idea is you try to do as many repetitions of that particular exercise as you can. I brought my TRX out here, and basically when you have a piece of equipment like that, it lets you set up a pull-up station anywhere. Pull-ups are the only way to really work that entire back. The kettlebell swing is another one of my favorite exercises. It works the whole posterior chain, the glutes, hamstrings, and core. So again, if you're sitting all day, these are muscles that are not getting worked out. So it's a really fast and really intense way to work those muscles. Squats are my favorite functional exercise, and adding a little bit more to it because I'm having them squat and then toss the medicine ball up in the air. This adds a dynamic and explosive energy to this exercise. The reason I threw the jump rope station in is I'm trying to get these guys' heart rates up. I want them to work hard, I want them to be breathing heavy, and the point of getting the heart rate up is we're trying to actually make that muscle stronger. I threw in the single arm snatch because it's a really athletic kind of move. It requires coordination, it requires balance, and anytime you break up the sides of the body like that, where you're doing a one arm exercise or a one leg exercise, you get to see the muscular imbalances, and that's really important because you want both sides of your body to be equally strong. I'm not gonna lie, I threw the sprints in just to be a little bit mean. These guys showed up thinking they were so tough, and I'm going to wipe the floor with them.
Ah, I can't do it.
You know that you can go at a lesser angle to make it lesser.
I'm not, dude, do I look lesser to you? Look at me.
There you go, good.
Oh my gosh.
Good job, Riley. Very good form. Almost there. And 3, 2, 1, and
I feel like I could throw up,
okay.
but outside of those two things, I'm great.
Hey. The best part is this is all stuff that I keep in my car. I drive around with this stuff every single day. So it's like if you ever want to work out in the park, call Heather.
Go ahead. I think I might not call Heather.
Vern lost 67 pounds using the SlenderX products, and that's amazing. We're doing a lot of body weight exercises, and so push-ups, squats, lunges, all of those are much more challenging when you're overweight. Go!
What's up?
You'll notice Riley's kind of catching his breath.
Slowing down right here, baby.
Yeah. Really controlling that kettlebell, taking a couple extra breaths. Nothing wrong with that because he has to go jump rope afterwards.
Should have done this first.
2, 1, and switch. Last exercise, guys. Last minute. You're done. Those legs feeling burned.
Horrible. Thanks. Appreciate that. I think the most sore part of my body right now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time! Good job.
Oh man. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
We're a health company.
Yep.
And I've always thought the executives of a health company should be the examples of it.
Yeah, I totally agree with it because, you know, it doesn't matter how much nutrition you take, doesn't matter how good your diet is. If you don't exercise, you're missing one of the key components is exercise, even if it's just a little bit. You know, for me, it's a big deal too because my father has had 2 heart attacks, has had a double bypass, quadruple bypass heart surgery, and so I have no excuse because I know better. Heart disease runs in my family.
Riley may look healthy, but with a history of heart disease, he better make sure he has the right combination of diet and exercise now before it's too late.
Yeah. Oh my. 1, 2. Left 10. Good. Lower. Come on, man. Touch the chest to the ground. Focus. He wants to destroy me in push-ups right now. His goal is to show me what's up, and that's why he's focused. This is a focused man right here. Great example right here. Focused. Great breathing. See that? Yeah. He said 62. 60. Do that. How fast was that? Jeff, you're the freaking man, brother. Oh my gosh. The man.
Wow. But that's why we're doing this, though. That's why we want to encourage ARIIX people not just to eat right, because
Yes, I agree.
our supplements rock. So it's a matter of how do we then have the complete, because that's what we're talking about, you know, complete,
agree.
you know, mind, body, and soul with it. And
I agree.
don't take care of the body, doesn't matter how much money you got.
I agree. I completely agree.
After a grueling workout with Heather for an hour, I wanted to see if Riley was willing to come back again in a month and see if he could do any better.
I'd love to. I'll commit.
After working Riley out in the park, today we're gonna go paragliding. We're in Alpine, Utah, and we're about to have an amazing experience. Up there.
I'm Jonathan Jeffries, owner of Utah Paragliding, and this is my business. We take people flying. So we teach them how to do it, or we just take them for flights on tandems.
Well, basically, we were looking for kind of an adventurous activity to do in Utah, and they wanted to go bungee jumping, and I have a problem with jumping off of things. So I thought, well, let's scale it back a notch. Let's do paragliding, because we're not jumping off of a structure, we're just kind of gliding off of a mountain. My first initial reaction for the first 60 seconds was, what have I gotten myself into? This is really high up.
It's such a cool feeling when you're on the side of the mountain and you can feel the breeze coming in your face, and all of a sudden you just feel that thing fill with air, and you're up there. Paragliding is the simplest form of human flight, and it can be traced back to World War I for military purposes.
When I saw all the gear getting ready and all the gear packed up and all these wires and strings and things that get plugged in and strapped, I was like, okay. Started getting a few butterflies, I'm not gonna lie, there were some butterflies, but I pulled through.
Using air currents, paragliders can fly to astonishing heights of 15,000 feet. It is literally surfing waves of wind. The reason why we're doing this kind of stuff is because I want people to see that there's a whole different aspect to business. That you need to be in shape and you need to be able to have good health so you can do incredible things like this. This is why we do business. This is why we're in business, and this is why we work hard so we can play hard. That's what business is about.
My favorite part of the whole experience, honestly, was when he started doing the turns to come in for the land, because that's when it kind of speeds up and you really get that kind of lurching feeling, and that's when I really started giggling.
This is something that I will definitely do again. It was awesome. And I'm gonna have other people come do it too, because it was a really, really neat experience.
It's not as slow as it looks.
What we also want to help ARIIX with is to bring life and adventure into what we're doing. So, am I ready for the next thing? I don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to be fun. We want you to be a part of the show. If you're looking for something more, visit our website, networkingstar.com/theshow, and apply today. We want to see you chase your dream and tell your story.